You are about to experience the best in professional audio, lighting, DJ gear, special effects, and video. This is coverage of Winter NAMM 2020. We are agiprodj.com.
So I'm at Cathedral Pipes. They make these crazy microphones, right? And the cool thing about these mics is they'll change your voice to anything.
Hello, I'm Morgan Freeman.
What's up, people? It's day 2 at NAMM. They handed out some sanitizer today, so that's pretty good. Pretty sure I caught the NAMM thrax. I got a little bit of a chest thing going on, but don't worry. All right? I'm gonna show you guys the goods. I'm gonna show you all the stuff. I'm good. It's a light chest cold. But anyway, we're in the speaker portion of the show, I think. It's like upstairs, down this like really long hallway and stuff, and all the speaker companies are here. So, figure why not start this off, checking out the homies at RCF. Now, I actually was just in their demo room, and they're doing this like 4K experience demo. And that was a great time, but you can't really see or hear what I'm hearing or seeing on the video. You know, it really doesn't do it justice. So I figured go up to the booth and kind of check out their products and show you what they got going on. So first, the JMix series. I actually just made a video about this. It's what I use for my ceremony rig personally. Love the speaker, 12-inch sub, column array. Sounds fantastic, plenty of low end. And like if you get 2, you can literally rock a party with them too. And the fact that they have the mixer on the back with all the channels and everything, built-in DSP, it's Bluetooth. You have a crazy app where you can dial in all the channels like remotely through Bluetooth with the app. So like for cocktail hour, you know what I mean? I'll be like adjusting the sound and stuff in the middle of the crowd. It has a speaker pole, so it's like a regular pole, so you can put anything on it. The speaker pole goes up too, so it goes super high, so you can raise like the top column part up over people's heads, you know, which some column array speakers don't have that option, which is really cool. So huge fan of these speakers. Definitely check them out. Come in black or white, and yeah. You won't be disappointed. RCF also has these F-Series mixers, which are really, really cool. They come anywhere from like a little baby all the way to the 10,000 channel mixer if you're doing like a full band and, you know, bigger production and stuff like that. I personally have the 10. It works great if you have RCF speakers, you plan on buying them. Running them with an external mixer, first of all, you're gonna get the best sound out of any speaker. And these are like fine-tuned for the RCF speakers. There is DSP built into these mixers, so it's like a digital DSP, which is really cool. And it's got plenty of channels, so like that's how I run all of my stuff. I run it through 2 mic inputs, you know, 2 auxes. If I have like a live musician, you know, like at weddings and stuff like that. And then there's also the aux outs and stuff for like your videographer and things like that for private events. So I think it really comes in handy, really good to have, and super inexpensive and really well built, like aluminum body, like tough like stuff. So big fan. Food for thought, DJs. The proper way, the rookie way, best man making a toast, your friend who thinks he's a rapper, right? I don't know, a weirdo. I'm not even gonna comment on that one and what that looks like. Not even gonna comment on it. Sir, can I ask you a couple questions? Sure. I heard a lot about you guys, and it's my first time at NAMM, and you guys like monitor sound, right? So like, what's like the decibel limit? 85. And like what? Damn. And what happens? So what happens if they go over? Like, do you shut down the whole operation? Do you bring in like? Do you bring in
warnings?
Just warnings?
No, they don't cooperate, and then Ed steps it up. They get a actual verbal warning, and then they get a written warning, and then you have a
So there's a lot of slap on the wrist involved. See, you guys aren't as bad as everyone's saying. You know, you guys are getting a bad rap, and I'm here to clear this up. You heard it here first, people, okay? Don't judge the sound police. They're understanding people. Right here live at West One, we got a silent performance. So they do in-ear monitors. So they all have in-ear monitors in their ear, and they can hear themselves, but we can't hear shit. This is hilarious. So like, they're all jamming. You can't hear what they're playing. Alright, so I'm over here at the Zoom booth, and they just dropped the Q6 VR. So basically, it's before, if you're familiar with Zoom, so they're the, you know, they're the shit with sound. Like they're Zoom recorders, the H4n Pros, and all that. Literally like the standard in the industry. So I think it was last year they came out with the H3 VR, which is their full 360 audio recorder, so it can record spatial audio. So when you compile it with a 360 video, right, wherever you're looking, that's kind of where, you know, it's almost like you're in the room, right? This, they just came out with the Q6, and it's a 360 camera with the same components for audio as the H3 have, which is super, super cool, right? So you have the spatial audio recorder, but it also has a 360 camera now, so you can record up to 4K. It connects via Bluetooth through your phone or your computer or anything like that, and it just makes perfect sense. So it saves you a step. If you were ever editing 360 video and you were trying to match up the audio files and all that stuff, you don't have to do that anymore. It's gonna be all one thing, done. It's gonna line up perfectly, and you're gonna be good to go. So in the audio game, you can't beat these guys. Now they got the camera with it. It's just no-brainers. It should be out in April. Check it out, Zoom, baby. Now, a really sick product that Zoom came out with is their Live Track L8 mixer. So it's basically a podcast mixer, and it's got all these crazy features. Number one, it can be battery powered, right? So if you want to record a podcast on a plane, bother everybody around you, whatever. The batteries, I think it's 4 AA batteries, it'll last for 2 hours. Or you can plug it into a battery bank, that you would charge your phone with, and it'll last 10, 12 hours, no joke. So it uses very little power. Another thing is it has a little line input where it's, what's that shit called? What blew me away was it has a TRRS line input, right? I don't know what that means, but it basically is, it's a 1/8 inch line input that's set a certain way where you can plug it directly into your cell phone and take calls for your podcast. If you're doing a podcast, you're taking a call, you can you'll have a separate line for that. It's made for a phone call, so it'll sound perfect. You can regulate it all. So that's sick. It makes podcasting so easy if you're into that. And also, not for nothing, it has presets. So if you do a podcast with a couple other people, right? You could be on channel 1, your dude with the little low voice or whatever could be on channel 2, high pitch Eric could be on channel 3, and all the EQs will be basically leveled out, you know what I mean, and already set. So when you go to do it, you just turn the thing on, set the presets, you're good to go. So I don't know, I think it makes it really easy. I see this product, I'm it's out now for $400. I want to start a podcast. I don't think anybody would listen, but please bring the M447s back. Please.
The needles.
Please.
I wish I had better news for you on that. I don't know of any plans to do that.
I got 2 sets left, that's it. You can't get them. They go for $9,000 a piece now.
Yeah,
you guys are making a killing. You can bring them back and double the mat price, and you'll be good.
I've actually heard that suggestion before.
Do it. Just bring them back and double the price. I'll bite the bullet. I'll buy it. The people will buy them. I'm telling you. Nobody wants to. There's some hosa in the house. 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 So real quick, honorable mention. I didn't see these guys yesterday. They're kind of in a corner. JMAS lighting is crazy. There's a lot of lighting companies here, obviously, and everything. And I talked about a few in the last recap. But here, day 2, I discovered this booth, and their lighting is from Mars. What is that? Is that real life? Guys, check this out. This is a LED wall, obviously, but it's not just any LED wall. It's a mega view LED wall, and it's transparent. So basically, there's spotlights behind it. I don't know if you can see. Let me try and get it in focus. See those lights there? Those are actual spotlights that shine through it. So it's a transparent LED wall. So you can stack your lighting. I don't know. I've never seen that in my whole life, but it looks sick. Look at that. You can literally see through it. It's crazy. So we're here at Technique, and they got the, what's this thing called?
Photon fader.
Photon fader. Hubert helped design it. It's hella light.
Photonfader.com.
Really dope, man. Great for practicing. What's the price on this?
$249.
$249. You hook up an iPad and your and one turntable, and you can practice all day. And he guaranteed it'll never break, ever, ever. That's a no-break guarantee, right there. Remember that face, guys. You do trussing. Is your trussing square? You know how boring that is? Everybody has square trussing, right? You got to get the Twizzler stuff, okay? The Twizzler. Different. Twizzler, it's gonna twist it up. Nobody has it. Nobody has it in your market. You'll literally be the first one. It's crazy looking. Literally crazy looking. And it takes up just as much space. It's just twisted, It's just woo, all the way up. Little spiral, Switch it up. It's all about standing out, people. And the cool thing is, because it's twisted up, all the bars are kind of elongated. It's perfect to climb. So if you want to hang stuff, you want to jump up, these are it's like climbing a tree, Where the other, you know when you climb the square trusses and you get caught in the thing or whatever, and your foot hurts and you fall down, you drop your TV, all that. Not here. It's like climbing a tree, people. Climbing a tree. And they make great office decorations, right? So forget IKEA. Think about this. A couple of these just hanging out. Maybe throw some leaves on there, a little foliage. You decorated your office, Think about that. You're probably wondering what it is. It's made by Cosmic Truss. and they call it DNA truss because it's twisted up like a strand of DNA. So, makes sense. Guys, guess what? Guess what Kevin just got? And the fam at agiprodj.com, top performer for ADJ. Number one, baby. See? Why go anywhere else? Why? For what? For what? It's because honestly, if you're number one, if you're selling the most lighting, obviously you have the best deals. Obviously, you have the best customer service. Obviously, you have the best website. You know, I'm not saying, you know, maybe I'm bragging. Whatever. I mean, you don't get that stuff for no reason, okay? This ain't a wedding wire award, you know? This ain't a wedding wire award. Well, that's it for day 2, people. Thank you for following the journey. Unfortunately, I have to fly out early tomorrow morning for an event, so I won't be here for day 3. But I appreciate you watching this. Make sure you subscribe to agiprodj.com. Shouts to all the amazing people over there for bringing me out and, you know, dealing with my antics. So I appreciate all them, Kevin, everybody. Thank you. If you guys need any of the products, need anything, hit them up. They're great. Their customer service is great. Like, everything's great. They kill it over there. So hit them up, agiprodj.com. And yeah, catch you on the flip side, people.